The Ganges River, a name whispered with reverence, sung in devotional songs, and etched into the very soul of India. It is more than just a river. It is a living goddess, a sacred entity, and a silent witness to the ebb and flow of civilizations. From the icy heights of the Himalayas, she begins her journey, a silver thread meandering through snow-capped peaks. Her waters, said to be infused with the power of the heavens, have nurtured and sustained life for millennia. The Ganges, or Ganga as she is known locally, travels a course of over 1,500 miles, her journey a testament to her enduring spirit. Along her banks, cities have risen and fallen, empires have flourished and faded, yet the river flows on, a constant presence in a land of change. Her waters reflect the azure sky, mirroring the hopes and dreams of millions who live along her shores. The air hums with the chants of pilgrims, their voices rising in unison as they immerse themselves in her purifying embrace. The Ganges is a river of stories, whispered by the wind rustling through the leaves of ancient trees that line her banks. These are stories of faith and devotion, of love and loss, of life and death, all woven into the fabric of the river's own narrative. For centuries, the Ganges has been the lifeline of North India, her waters irrigating fields and quenching the thirst of millions. She is the source of life, providing sustenance and supporting a rich ecosystem. Farmers depend on her for their crops, fishermen cast their nets in her depths, and her waters teem with a diversity of life. The river's banks are dotted with ancient temples and bustling cities, each with its own unique relationship with the Ganga. From the holy city of Haridwar, where the river first emerges from the mountains, to the bustling ghats of Varanasi, where life and death intertwine, the Ganges is a constant presence, shaping the lives of those who live along her shores. The Ganges is a river of contrasts, a place where ancient traditions meet modern challenges. She is both a source of life and a symbol of faith, a place of immense beauty and a stark reminder of the fragility of our environment. To understand India, one must understand the Ganges, for her story is inseparable from the story of the nation itself. The Ganges is more than just a river, she is India's soul. Her waters hold the memories of countless generations. Her currents carry the hopes and dreams of a nation. And her spirit continues to inspire awe and wonder in all who encounter her majesty. Join us now as we embark on a journey to explore the mystical Ganges, delving into her cultural, historical, and ecological significance, and understanding the challenges she faces today. The Ganges River holds unparalleled sanctity in Hinduism, revered as a goddess, a mother, and a purifier of sins. Her waters, known as Ganga Jal, are believed to wash away impurities and grant liberation. For millions, a dip in the sacred Ganga is a profound act of faith. The river's banks are lined with ancient temples, echoing with the chants of devotees. Amidst incense smoke and marigolds, people gather to offer prayers and seek solace. The Ganges is a living entity, nurturing and sustaining all who come to her. Hindus believe that to have one's ashes scattered in her waters is to attain moksha, liberation from reincarnation. The Ganges is an integral part of countless Hindu rituals, her waters woven into the fabric of daily life and significant ceremonies. Every morning as the sun rises, bathing ghats come alive with activity. Devotees gather to offer prayers to the rising sun, Surya, and to immerse themselves in the sacred Ganga, cleansing their bodies and souls. The waters of the Ganges are carried back home in small containers, treasured as Ganga Jal, and used in various rituals. They are sprinkled during religious ceremonies, offered to deities, and used to sanctify homes and new beginnings. The river's water is believed to carry the blessings of the goddess Ganga, infusing every drop with her divine energy. Festivals dedicated to the Ganges are celebrated with great fervor and devotion throughout the year. Kumbh Mela, the largest religious gathering on earth, sees millions of pilgrims congregating at specific locations along the riverbanks to bathe in the holy waters. This mass pilgrimage, occurring once every 12 years, is a testament to the enduring faith and reverence that the Ganges commands. The act of giving back to the river is also deeply ingrained in the cultural consciousness. Devotees offer flowers, incense, and food to the Ganges, expressing their gratitude for her life-giving waters. The act of releasing diyas, small clay lamps, onto the river at dusk is a mesmerizing spectacle. the flickering flames mirroring the hopes and prayers of millions. The Ganges is a river steeped in mythology, her waters flowing through countless legends and epic tales. One of the most enduring myths is that of the descent of the Ganga from heaven. It is said that Lord Shiva, the destroyer deity, caught the celestial river in his matted locks to cushion her fall to earth, preventing the world from being overwhelmed by her force. Another legend narrates how the Ganges acquired her purifying powers. King Bhagiratha, determined to release his ancestors from a curse, performed intense penance to appease Brahma, the creator god. Brahma, moved by his devotion, allowed the celestial Ganga to descend to earth, flowing through the underworld to cleanse the souls of Bhagiratha's ancestors before gracing the mortal realm. The river is also associated with the epic Mahabharata, where she plays a pivotal role in the narrative. It is said that the warrior Bhishma, lying on a bed of arrows, waited for the auspicious moment when the Ganges would be closest to ascend to heaven. The river, in a gesture of respect for his righteousness, is said to have deviated from her course to flow near Bhishma's deathbed. These myths and legends, passed down through generations, are not merely fantastical tales, but serve as allegorical representations of the river's significance. They highlight her divine origins, her purifying powers, and her integral role in the cosmic order, shaping not only the physical landscape, but also the spiritual landscape of India. The Ganges River, a silent sentinel to the passage of time, has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the birth and decline of civilizations, leaving an indelible mark on the pages of history. Her fertile banks cradled some of the earliest known human settlements in the Indian subcontinent. The Indus Valley Civilization extended its reach towards the Gangetic Plains, laying the foundation for a legacy that would span millennia. The river became a vital artery for trade and communication, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. The Mauryan Empire, under Emperor Ashoka, marked a pivotal era. Ashoka embraced Buddhism, transforming the Ganges into a cradle of Buddhist thought. The Ganges Valley became a melting pot of cultures and a center for learning. The ancient universities of Taxila and Nalanda attracted scholars, fostering a rich tradition of knowledge. The Ganges continued to witness the ebb and flow of power in the centuries that followed. The Gupta Empire, emerging in the 4th century CE, ushered in a golden age of art, literature, and science. The Gangetic Plains, under Gupta rule, experienced a period of unprecedented prosperity and cultural efflorescence, with the river serving as a vital lifeline for this flourishing civilization. The Mughal Empire, founded in the 16th century, added another layer to the rich tapestry of the Ganges history. Mughal emperors, known for their patronage of art and architecture, adorned the riverbanks with magnificent forts, palaces, and gardens. The Taj Mahal, a timeless monument to love and loss, stands as a testament to the Mughals' architectural prowess and their deep connection with the river. The Ganges River, throughout its long history, has served as a silent witness to countless battles and conquests. Its waters have reflected the gleam of conquering armies and the sorrow of vanquished kingdoms. From Alexander the Great's foray into India in the 4th century BCE to the rise of the British East India Company in the 18th century, the river has been a mute spectator to the ambitions and conflicts that have shaped the subcontinent's destiny. The arrival of the British in the 18th century marked a new chapter in the Ganges story. The East India Company, drawn by the river's economic and strategic significance, established its dominance over the Gangetic Plains, transforming the river into a vital waterway for their burgeoning colonial enterprise. The Ganges became a conduit for trade, transporting goods and resources to fuel the British Empire's insatiable appetite for wealth and power. The Ganges River, despite its central role in Indian history, remained largely unchanged in its essence. Its waters continued to flow, carrying the hopes, dreams, and aspirations of millions who lived along its banks. The river's timeless rhythm, its ebb and flow, mirrored the cyclical nature of life itself, a constant reminder of the impermanence of human affairs. The struggle for Indian independence in the 20th century added a new dimension to the river's narrative. The Ganges, a symbol of India's ancient heritage and enduring spirit, became a rallying point for the nationalist movement. Mahatma Gandhi, the leader of India's non-violent struggle for freedom, recognized the river's spiritual and cultural significance, often choosing its banks as the setting for his protests and campaigns. The partition of India in 1947, a tumultuous event that resulted in the creation of India and Pakistan, cast a long shadow on the Ganges. The river, once a symbol of unity, found itself divided, flowing through two newly independent nations, each with its own aspirations and challenges. The partition led to mass migrations and immense suffering, leaving an indelible mark on the river's social and political landscape. The Ganges, in the post-independence era, has continued to be a source of inspiration and a symbol of resilience for a nation grappling with the challenges of modernity. Its waters, reflecting the aspirations of 1 billion people, carry the weight of history, reminding us of the interconnectedness of past, present, and future. The Ganges River, often perceived through its cultural and spiritual significance, is also an ecological marvel, supporting a remarkable diversity of flora and fauna. From the icy heights of the Himalayas to the vast delta merging with the Bay of Bengal, the Ganges nurtures a rich ecosystem, providing sustenance to countless species. The river's journey creates a mosaic of habitats, each with unique characteristics, including the endangered Ganges river dolphin, a blind species relying on echolocation. The river's wetlands provide critical habitat for migratory birds, transforming the Ganges into a birder's paradise. Its annual floods replenish soil fertility, depositing nutrient-rich silt across the plains. This sustains agriculture, making the Ganges Valley one of the most fertile regions on Earth. The Ganges River, despite its vastness, is a fragile ecosystem facing numerous threats from human activities. Pollution, deforestation, and climate change jeopardize its biodiversity and the countless species that depend on it. The once pristine waters now carry a toxic load, threatening human health and the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The plight of the Ganges has sparked concern and action across India. Citizens, scientists, and policymakers are joining hands to revive the river's health. The Namami Gange program aims to rejuvenate the river through sewage treatment, industrial effluent monitoring, and public awareness campaigns. The Ganges stands at a crossroads, with immense challenges and a collective will to restore it. Preserving the Ganges is about safeguarding a way of life and a cultural legacy. The future of the Ganges mirrors the future of humanity, intertwined with the health of our planet. The Ganges faces an ironic paradox as India strides towards economic progress. Untreated sewage and industrial discharge have transformed it into a receptacle for waste. The relentless pursuit of growth has taken a toll on the river, threatening its aquatic life and human health. The consequences of unchecked pollution are starkly evident in the Ganges today. The river's water quality has declined, posing severe health hazards and threatening aquatic life. The Ganges, once a source of life, now faces an ecological unraveling with far-reaching consequences. Despite the dire situation, a growing movement is gaining momentum to revive the Ganges. The Namami Gange program represents a comprehensive approach to river rejuvenation. Communities and religious leaders are playing pivotal roles in promoting sustainable practices and river conservation. The journey to revive the Ganges is long and challenging, but there are glimmers of hope. Sustainable water management practices and educating farmers on organic farming are crucial. Protecting the Ganges' natural habitats is essential for preserving its biodiversity. The Ganges stands as a testament to the intricate dance between humanity and nature. The river's plight reflects our unsustainable practices and the environmental challenges we face. Yet, the Ganges also offers hope, showing the resilience of nature and the power of collective action. The future of the Ganges rests on a fundamental shift in our values and perceptions. Preserving the Ganges is about protecting a vital part of our cultural heritage and ecological security. The journey to restore the Ganges demands dedication, collaboration, and a path of sustainable coexistence with nature.